All right, look at me. I didn't not I did I there's no starting screen. Hello. There was no time. Hello, every bear, every cub. What's gaming? Coming at you vertically. Like a cute call. Like a what would you call that? FaceTime or something. Yes. I didn't have time to set up everything, but hey, here we are. Look at me. I got myself a little vertical setup. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope stream audio and everything is okay. I hope it actually shows up as it's supposed to. Hello, vertical baby bear. Vertical bear, yeah, there we go. Good evening. Hi, Gleek, Fia, Linz. Hello, Annie. Hello, Ahmad. How are we? Oh, I gotta clear my throat real quick, but I don't want to do it in your ear. Yes, today, Zatsu. Zatsu means free talk, basically. It's like free chat. It's VTuber, I think mainly corpo, but what do I know? VTuber lingo for a free chat, yes. Hello, Ursus Verticalis. You know, that's not bad. Worked on phone too. I'm glad. We are testing this bad boy out. So basically, what I've been told is that if you do vertical screens, people can come and like swipe find you, right? So they find you through their shorts feed and they go hello. And it can be a really nice way to have people find you. It can also be a nice way to just be a little bit more accommodating to people who are on their phones. And we're trying it out. Yes, very cute, very vertical. Thank you. Hope audio is okay. Hope everything's fine. I really don't know how this works because I've never really done it before, but here we are. It's just me, my snow, and my caffeine. Hang on. There we go. Audio's fine, wonderful. Are we having fika? You know, that would have been nice. That's a very good idea. I think for the next stream like this, we'll do a Swedish fika. I can make some assets for that. Source some stuff and make myself some tea. Make myself something to eat. You don't know what fika is? Fika, F-I-K-A. That is a social meal, a small social meal. It's a big thing in Swedish culture. So, for example, during the mornings, there is a fika break for around 10 minutes where you just chill. You have a cup of coffee, maybe some tea, and hang out with people. Yes. There's that. For, yeah, just a little bit. And it's also usually how we spend time. It's how we hang out. The default way of hanging out, I say, would be fika in Sweden. So, hey, you want to do something? Yeah, let's grab a fika. Now, a lot of people think fika has to be something. I think it has to be something sweet. And children especially expect it to be super sweet. Like candy almost, like cinnamon buns, cookies, squash. It's like a tea party, but more involved. You can actually get kind of full from it. And you don't betray that expectation, right? My favorite fika snack. Cinnamon buns, definitely. But it can be like anything. I rarely have sweet things, but cinnamon buns and prinsesstårta, princess cake. Yes. Hi Vex, what's gaming? What's up? Hi Mapsio. Is there any breaking news? Yes. Sweden has been slowly rolling out an update where squirrels are far more common. It is basically fixing a bug in the squirrel spawn system. Expect more squirrels in Sweden. Coming up, moving forward. IKEA dime cake is the best. You know, IKEA food is fine. I'm always surprised by how much foreigners like IKEA and the food, because often, sorry, just shaking my caffeine drink thingy. Often, IKEA is it's almost school cafeteria food, but it's better, don't get me wrong. But it's kind of what we were all brought up on in the school cafeteria. By the way, in Sweden, school cafeteria lunches are free and they are mandatory. Go eat. Yes. IKEA hot dogs are fire? Yeah. Squirrels attacking us. No. It's a food source. Don't worry about it. Fri prinskorv for families. Who the heck knows? I have no idea. Prinskorv is also like a Swedish traditional thing. It's a tiny little sausage. It tastes very fatty. It's not for me, but I can see why people like it. Squirrels are now real. Have you seen a lot of squirrels lately? Because they're kind of rare. I see them abroad. In Sweden, not so much. And hi, Mari, by the way. Good evening, good night, konbanwa. Genki? Let me just see here. So I have this like shaker thingy. And it's like a powder you put in here. And sometimes when I drink, the container just leaks. And now there's like colorful water in my lap. And I don't know about you, but colorful water in lap is usually not the best. Have you tried surströmming? I have. Does everyone know what surströmming is? Otherwise, I guess I'll... Right. I'll explain. It's stinky. Surströmming, it translates to sour herring. Sur is sour or like cranky. And it's infamous because it is fermented fish in a tin. And it lays there and it just ferments and gets really nice and good and tasty for maybe a few months to like a couple of years. The older it is, the more fermented, the better. And it smells so bad that it attracts flies, which is gross. It smells so bad that it makes me want to vom. You have to open it outdoors and open it underwater because it's gonna smell like cadaver. I'm not even joking. It's just rotten fish, fermented fish. It's a deliciousy, if you can call it that. You have it on hard bread, crisp bread, with some onions, maybe some cheese, some herbs, and that's kind of it. And yeah, butter. It's more an older generation thing. It's very disgusting. Increased squirrel spawn rate. Yeah, hi Remy. Konbuki. So surströmming, it may sound like it tastes disgusting. That's only because it kind of does. It's not that bad. I don't even know how to put that. It tastes... It doesn't taste rotten, but it tastes like old fish. Now the problem is you get the breath after. Your breath will smell like rotten dead fish. And it's just not like it. It's not the vibe. I don't like it very much. Smells like a cadaver, Ibuki. Smells not bad. No, it doesn't taste as bad. It smells horrible. So, it's a common meme. Like every country has its own ways to have fun with foreigners, right? They have their ways of tricking them, or they have their quote-unquote must-tries or must-haves, yeah? I guess surströmming is one of ours, you know. You gotta try surströmming. Here, foreign friend. Please open the can of surströmming. And they do. And the rotten fish juice just spray everywhere. and we laugh, and then we realize, uh-oh, we're also gonna have to deal with this scent or smell, stink. So there's that. It's great. Don't do it. Put that in the quote channel? Yes. Oh, hey Taring. What's up? Welcome raiders or joiners. Welcome help me out here. Who? Aussie name, quick. What fan name? Hooligans, thank you. Hi hooligans. It's your boy, I'm Bjorn. I'm a bear. We're trying out vertical streaming today. It's new. Just hanging out, talking about Swedish stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Disgusting Swedish rotten fish at the moment. How was your stream? You streamed pretty long, didn't you? Played the self-doxing game, right? Geo chatter, Geo dude, Geo man, Geo guesser, right? Geo guesser. Let's get about Sweden. I'll just put that there. Alright, so if you are new, I'm a comfy, kind of stupid. Nah, I'm totally smart. Kind of, sort of. I'm a bear, comfy, wholesome. I bite, nom nom, chom 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 chom. Nice to meet you. If you ever visit Germany, don't try sauerkraut. It's a scam and it tastes bad. I like sauerkraut. What do you mean? It's just, what do you call it? Coal? It's krat. It's good. I like it. He's a baby bear failure. Okay, so on this channel, baby girl is gender neutral. And we call each other a failure endearingly. Don't ask, it's just what we do. Who played GeoGuessr and was in Stockholm for a moment? Whoa, how do you like Stockholm? And welcome in there, Moon, Bob, Big C. Hello, hello. 3,000 Cordium fighter jets of soup. Just struggling in basic geography. Yeah, if that ain't a mood. Ow, Jesus. Went outside to throw out the trash and I managed to like, ow. Managed to get one of those, what do you call it? Shoe pain, shoe hurt, shoe. When you walk and your shoe's gonna cut into you, what do you call that? Well, I got that and it sucks. It hurts. Bully with respect. Yeah, we're respectful, but we're allowed to have fun. Yes. Hi, you're very cute. Oh, Viper, I appreciate that. You're very cute. What's gaming, gamer? Yes, by the way, if you haven't checked out who is super sweet, super sweet, super sweet. I wish I had added a shoutout command for everyone in globie. But who is, how do we describe who? She's a very genuine gremlin. Yeah. We like who in this household. Your shoes cut you? It's called pain. No, skoskav, help me out here. It's skoskav in Swedish. It's when the shoes just kind of dig into your feet and starts just hurting for some reason. Ask Google Translate. Fine. Translate kun. Where are we? Skoskav. Shoe chafing. Say that 3 times quick. Shoe chafing. Yeah, it hurts. It's the worst. I have 2 pair of boots that I always wear. I have my Martens and I have my Docs. And my Martens were worn down so bad I had to take them to the shoemaker and replace the sole. So I did. And during that time, I used my Martens. But I wasn't used to using the Martens. So they kind of really chafed the back of my heel really bad. Which is usually not a problem. But this time around, it just really hurt. And I guess the scab opened up or something when I was out for a minute throwing out the trash. You never got in shoe chafing? depending on where the pain is coming from. Heard lace bite, or when the tongue or front is cutting into you. Lace bite. That sounds kind of nasty, actually. That sounds like something else. Sounds like I could get banned for talking about that. Stylish bear. I got drip. Well, when I'm not wearing my parka, by the way, don't worry about it. I'll show you. When I'm not wearing this bad boy, I will wear kind of dark stuff. But here I am. Parka. Drip. Look. Big parka. And you know, big shoes. 'Cause bear. Yes. So when I'm not wearing this drip, I'm just kind of wearing a lot of black. I wear a lot of metallic parts. Yeah, if it's sharp and metallic, it's probably on my body somewhere. Gotta look edgy, you know. I try to look completely unapproachable. Love your drip. Thank you. How difficult it is to draw. Yeah. It's not easy, let's put it at that. I think I'm gonna try to get some official Bjorn without the parka art. Maybe that will be easier. You know, just take it off and show what's under there. And spoilers, I work out. And when you're wearing a parka as nice as this and as hot as this, you can either wear a traditional folk sweater, a knitted folk sweater, or you could just wear like a v-neck tank top. Yes. What temperature is it in Sweden right now? Germany, it's -12 to 10 in a few days. It's about the same. Rar. Hi, Gabriel. That means I love you in dinosaur. That's an old meme. Are you trying to work on the bot? Yeah, it's... Listen, bot commands are always hard. Feel free to try it out. It's kind of hot enough in Sweden right now. I don't like it when it's like this because everything is melting, which just makes everything really slippery. Let's see here. You need to do, what is it? SO doesn't work here. We have to do custom command for the shout out, Sunny. Wait a minute, hot. Well, not hot. I mean, it's hot if you're in a parka. It's warm. It's warm for being winter. Yes. Yes. Shout out. Yeah, Fia, do you know how to work these commands? I'm not saying 6 degrees Celsius is hot to like a normal person, but for a polar bear, especially a very nice, warmly dressed polar bear, it's kind of hot. Freezing your rear off at a grand 25 degrees Celsius. Huh? What, do you live in Polynesia or something? Why is that cold to you? Oh, yeah, same moment. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Right, that checks out. I have a lot of friends who live in like, Polynesia and Southeast Asia in general. And yeah, they kind of just unironically think that 20 degrees Celsius, what's that in Fahrenheit? 20 degrees Celsius is actually cold. Yes, we're using Streamlabs for the bot. We're setting some mod stuff up. It's gonna be a little process because bots that you can communicate with and program and control via chat are a lot. Yeah, so it would be add command, what is it? Command is command cutting. I follow cutting who is So now if I do this. I messed it up. I did it! Oh! Hey! Hey, we did something! Bots! We added Taring. Follow Taring, please. Oh, we did it! Hyperclap. Wait. I forgot how to hyperclap. Do you know how to hyperclap? It's a bit loud. It's the movement isn't like a regular clapping, you know. It's you move your hands back and forward, kind of up at an angle, and if you do it really quick. I had a friend who could do it super quick, and whenever she was excited, she immediately went. I kind of picked it up as a funny habit, and then I messed it up. Certainly a lot of bots down here. Nah, we only use Streamlabs. You can also add timers and set them. So for example, if a bot needs to remind me to drink, you could do like, hey there, hey, silly bear guy, dummy, drink something. And then it will just do that every like 20-30 minutes. Bjorn is a natural hacker, man. I'm smart. Now, honestly, I just read documentation, but it's still hard. I don't know. Stream stuff is hard, and YouTube is a little bit, how do you put it? It's a little bit stanky sometimes. Like the way YouTube stuff works is so awkward and counterintuitive that it's basically a miracle every time it works. Also, do you like my spectralizer? It's neat, isn't it? I think I'm gonna add a little shadow to it. Yes. Let's see here. Okay, that looks terrible. How do we not make it that much? There we go. Nice. Some depth to it. Yeah, get into it. That spectralizer, I have that on every single screen I have on my normal streams as well. And it's just so satisfying to see it move when I talk. Reading documentation is a far step above some of my co-workers. Let me guess. Software development? Doesn't work here? Oh, the dual. No, I don't think it works. We're gonna have to look into it. Alright, well, we figured out the bot stuff. Nice. Tell me. I want to know. Sweden is a very mythical country. It's one of those places that people have heard of, and they will know things, maybe, but they will not know everything about it. So, by far, and I think there's a lot of misconceptions. What have you heard about Sweden? Let me see if I can figure it out, if I can fact check you. Ah, hi, Jury. How are we? How are you? Yeah. We're vertical today. I have a big, long list of karaoke songs to clear. And also, I can play the guitar and I can sing. So I also want to do stuff like this where I just kind of grab a guitar and I have my repertoire and we perform. I think that would be really nice. Very, very nice. You know that Sweden invented Minecraft? Yes. Sweden as a unit invented Minecraft. Sweden is it's a very creative place. And we have a lot of systems in place to allow for creativity. That's why you'll hear a lot of music from here. A lot of game devs, game studios at least start here and then they move somewhere else where taxes don't crush them, usually. Heard of Swedish Karolins? Yes, Karoliner, as we call them. Those were the great soldiers, the great ancestral soldiers of the 16 and 1700s, I believe, which were basically such a massive force to be reckoned with, and they were so disciplined that they just made their enemies run. It's one of the most efficient armies of all time, and they made Sweden a huge warrior nation a few hundred years ago. Successful in Eurovision. Yeah, Sweden basically writes all the songs in Eurovision. I'm not even joking. If you look into the songwriters, it's all basically the same people that wrote it, and a lot of them are Swedish. Because Sweden really knows how to write generic pop. Sweden isn't real. You have to cross the magical bridge across the ocean to get to it. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. We won 2013 again. Wait, we did? I haven't kept up. Really? We did? So, Gävlebocken. Yeah. Gävle is a place. It's a city or a town. They have a big wooden goat. Big wooden goat every year. And it is customary to torch it. Now, however, it is illegal to torch it, but people wait for it. And if nobody torches it, I mean, it's arson, so it's bad, but everyone gets really disappointed if it hasn't burnt down. And it hasn't burnt down for a few years, and it's a big scandal. Not just the soldier mad lads walking into point-blank range, firing off a handful of shots and then charging. Yes, that is one of the big strategies that our ancestors used, the Carolines. What they did is they just walked into point-blank range with their muskets without worrying about being shot before. So it's just this big mass of blue, and they just walk in front of you, and they don't care if they get shot. They fire off one salve, and they don't miss because they're point blank, pretty much. And the enemies go, nope, absolutely not, and they just run. Which is a very nice way to do it, because I think as a whole, a lot less people get hurt. But that's one of their core strategies, and it just made people run away. And it won a lot of the big wars in Scandinavia back then. So that's, yeah, there's a very good album, a very famous album by Sabaton called Carolus Rex, about the great King Carl the Great. Carolines are Carl's soldiers. Carolines, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. They had to be different because they didn't have numbers, so it worked out. Sweden does generic pop, but also revolutionizes the metal scene with Gothenburgian metal. Yeah. The city of Gothenburg is very famous for its metal. You've heard of In Flames, right? Everyone's heard In Flames. Yes. And hi, Byron. Welcome in. Yes. How are we? A classic. Carolus Rex is a very nice album, and it's written in both Swedish and English, so you can listen to the Swedish version if you're Swedish, and the English if you're foreign. And it's great. Wonderful. I would call it one of the greatest works of power metal of all time. Because, hey Caleb, basically Sabaton, I mean, they're like famous Swedish metal band, right? But they're also nerds. They use history nerds. They make songs about cool things in history that they like. It's really nice. They just geek out together and make songs. It's really wholesome. They're very nice guys too. Without Swedish metal influence, may never have been stuck with the genre. Ooh, you like metal? I listen to a lot of metal, a lot of hardcore, then really, really bumping, like alternative metal and stuff, like these heavier rap stuff lately. I've been listening to a lot of Ghostmain, and I gotta say, that guy is creative. Hi Rachel Chung, did I read that right? How are we? I am Gucci. What are my favorite bands? Oh my god, they're in the hundreds. But currently, what I'm listening right now, wait, let me pull up Spotify, actually. Interesting. I'm into so many different styles, but lately, I'm just gonna say what I've been bumping lately, okay? Beartooth, like a hardcore, modern hardcore band. They're really good. From the singer of Attack Attack. A lot of Beartooth, System of a Down, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, Vane FM, Ghost Main, Corpse, Timber Timber, and AJJ. Kind of what's been on rotation lately. And Glorb. Do you know about Glorb? Hello, the Valentino. How's it going? Nice to meet ya. Please tell me if you heard of Glorb. I haven't listened to metal in a hot minute, but I love it. Also, hello, hi, I was... Anything with a B and a Y, I read as baby. I'm sorry. Bird girl. Baby bird girl. How are we? You like Nick Cave? Ah, big fan. Speaking of creative people, creative, fun, awesome people, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds are just chef kiss. It's like a classic. How do you describe that? Nick Cave is a very creative, good storyteller who works with a band that's equally creative, and they do songs that are a lot. They're very poetic. They paint a very vivid picture, and basically all of your favorite artists are inspired by him. I kid you not. It's kind of like Bring Me the Horizon in how influential they've been, I think. But for older generation stuff. Hello, Tommy. Welcome in. How are we? How are we? And Konbuki K. Konbuki. We are talking bands at the moment. Your biggest influences was the old Scar Symmetry. Yeah, they're good. They're good. Yes. So, Glorb. we have to mention Glorb. It's like a big thing. I think it's the music equivalent of maybe... It's not as big, but it's kind of Skibbity Toilet, but for drill. Skibbity Toilet, but for really hardcore gangster rap. Mainly because it's SpongeBob. It's super hardcore, really hard-hitting, really witty, just heavy, intense drill, but using SpongeBob characters in the SpongeBob universe, and it has its own lore, it has its own story. It's basically, I think the story is Mr. Krabs were beefing, or he was like, I don't know, I think the first song was Mr. Krabs' song, and he releases music as Mr. Swags. So Mr. Swags released a song, I think it's called Crab Walk. It goes really hard. And then Plankton, using the rap name Dankton. You hear, it's such nonsense, but he releases a diss track dissing Mr. Swags, and it goes really hard. It's called STD, and it's one of the best things I've heard in my entire life. It's so heavy, and even though it's their voices, it's done in a way that, you know, you can listen to it unironically and enjoy it. Okay, if you could rap drill karaoke, when? Hey, listen, Sass, we're working on it. We're working on learning to rap. So Dankton and Mrs. Swags they have beef, and I think it ends up with Dankton he tries to steal the formula, right? The secret formula to the Krabby Patties, or something like that. Or he has enough. I don't know what it is. He retaliates, so he makes it his wife Karen, who's like a robot or something, into a big mech, and they have to fight it. And they like kill her or something, like they destroy her, and then Dankton is really sad about it. And in this era, I'm not sure where they are right now, but it goes really hard. That's all you need to know. You had a chomp? Oh, look at that. Yes, I'm glad you're figuring out the bot stuff. Gives me Def Clock? I need to look into that. What is Def Clock? Some of those raps are unironically good. Yes, I'm not joking. Glorb goes insanely hard. Like, people look at me funny when I say it, but I'm not exaggerating. Okay, it's just good stuff. So rap, lots of hip hop lately. I like heavy hip hop the most. I can really enjoy like the vibey stuff too. So like for example, if you're if it's just chilling, I can enjoy chill stuff, but like some emo rap. That's like an older one. What is it called again? Let's see here. But I really like, at least it's old stuff. I listen to it like forever. Let's see here. His name is something simple. Let's see, it's called Don't Mind Me is the song I listen to the most. It's just so good. Nothing Nowhere. Anyone here listens to Nothing Nowhere? I don't know what happened to him. I think he still makes music. I just haven't really listened to his stuff for a while. Yeah, he still makes stuff. He's very famous now. Bro blew up. Very happy to see it. Nothing Nowhere is really nice. And some like random emo rap. I have periods where I tend to dive into certain genres. Do you like that too? Def Clock is a metal band that does parodies of pop culture stuff, like superheroes. Oh, it's those! Yeah. Gotcha. Anyway, if you have nothing better to do, listen to SpongeBob rap stuff. It just goes a little bit too hard. Måneskin is such a vibe. Måneskin are good. Yeah. Anyways. Glad to see glam being alive. If you know. Speaking of things that look and seem weird and cursed, but that goes really hard. Today we had a meeting and we were talking about stuff in globie, and someone mentioned a game called, I think it's Gorilla Tag? Monkey Tag, Gorilla Tag? Let's see here. It's a VR game, Gorilla Tag. Yes, and it looks really scuffed. Like it's ugly as all heck, but the game itself is apparently good. It's a VR game where you're gorillas and you kind of jump around and climb around and you kind of Naruto your way around. Like, you know, Naruto and Boruto, where they just kind of fly around. Like they bounce and fly and jump on trees and stuff. It's basically that, but it's tag. And apparently, it's one of the most fun things you can do in VR. And I had forgotten about it, but they brought it up. And Leon just thought it seemed really funny. And I was like, wait, that thing goes really hard. I need to play it. We need to make it happen. You're kind of sick? Just in bed? Trying the best to keep up? Oh, feel better soon, Linz. Santiano is a good band. German rock shanty? Ooh. Okay, Jerry, I hear ya. You've been listening to a lot of shoegaze. What do you recommend? Because I'm very basic with my shoegaze. I listen to Silver Sun Pickups, and I listen to My Bloody Valentine, and that's about it. I do like shoegaze. It's just hard to find stuff that I vibe with, in my opinion. Anyone here knows what shoegaze is? If not, well, it's... It's an entire genre that's just based around like, droning guitar effects. It's all the effects at the same time, and a lot of like texture work with guitars and kind of vibey, slower, kind of ethereal almost sometimes singing. It's really nice. I can recommend My Bloody Valentine to literally anyone. They have an album called Loveless, and it's always a good listen. I also listen to some Susie and the Banshees, but I don't think they count. They're not shoegaze, are they? But we love Susie in this household. Kinoko Teikoku was my favorite shoegaze artist. Oh? What's your favorite? What happened? Also, it's named shoegaze because the guitarists are always looking down on their shoes because that's where their pedals are, and they use so many pedals. Susie and the Banshees are more goth rock. Yeah, they're amazing. Yeah. If Robert Smith has been a part of it, I will probably like it. Big, huge, humongous Cure fan. Split Chisato doing a solo career. Oh, okay. Hi, Hourly V. How are we? You have too many shoegaze Rex. Apologies. No. I want to hear it. It's always MBV when someone mentions this genre. My Bloody Valentine is a very, very famous band. I think they really helped popularize the style. Yeah. Can recommend to anyone. I'm big into music. I'm a little bit of a music nerd, but I'm kind of a music hipster. So I'm not good with like pop and stuff. Like if you want to geek out about Ariana Grande with me, I'll probably be like, I probably heard that song at some point. I mean, 34 plus 35 is a banger, but it's not something that I listen to a lot, for example. She's good though. It's just, I don't gravitate towards it. That is a cute name. Susie and the Banshees. Doing good, thank you. Thanks. Hipster life chose him. Yeah, okay, hear me out. I do this thing. And let me know if you do this too. If something it's too popular, or people keep telling you to do it, people keep telling you to try it out, or to just watch it, listen to it, whatever. My brain goes, no. Like, I don't decide to do it. The brain just decides, no, we're not doing it. You don't want to hear it, you don't want to consume it, listen to it, try it, whatever. Not happening. And there's this mental barrier that's being built from people just telling me to do something, and I just don't do it. Do you do that too? Also, we need the glasses. I forgot they're important. Do you do that? Like mentally, my brain is just set to be a hipster, and I'm terribly sorry, everyone. Oh, let's see. I want to check something out. Let me know if it's too much, but the camera guy. Maybe we can shake it up a little bit. Pan follow. More pan. There we go. Your stubbornness said no. Relatable streamer. I don't know, there's something wrong with me, I think. I think I'm just born to be like a music hipster. I don't think I'm better than others though, for liking stuff that's more underground. But yeah, I think mainstream pop has its appeal. It's not bad. Like especially some of the girly pop stuff. Lana Del Rey is just wonderful. I think Nicki is great. Like a lot of her stuff is really fun. Doja is just so much fun. I don't tend to get stuck on that. Melanie Martinez, really good. Some good sad girl stuff, her new stuff. Big into it. I kind of really love the new Melanie Martinez stuff. Crybaby era, it didn't stick with me, but the new stuff is good. Hey, Zelta Gamer. ¿Cómo están, muchachos? Gracias. ¿Cómo estás? You're not the only one. Whenever a lot of people tell me, I always tell them directly, I don't wanna. Yeah, exactly. Asian shoegaze sounds different. Oh my god, Paranormal. Yes. The saddest music I've ever heard is Paranormal, I think. He's a Korean guy. He wants to be like, he's like the sweetest, most genuine guy, and he's really ashamed of the music he makes, and he thinks he's just a bother, and he hates to like feel like he's forcing his music onto anyone. And he was so ashamed of it that he played the guitar parts when nobody was at home, and he sang and recorded all of the like songs stuff for his first album, all of the singing in a car on his phone, because he didn't want anyone to hear it, and he was so embarrassed for it. And it's just like super hard hitting, emotional, like just straight up beautiful, expressive work of art that this guy pumped out while being so embarrassed about it. So good. If you never listen to Paranormal, and you want some sad girl hours, sad boy hours, sad hours in general, listen to it. What team do you choose? Boca River. I don't know what that means. What's that? Help me out here. What do you mean, Jose? See, saddest music, World's End Girlfriend, the album Heartbreak Wonderland. Okay, well, that's just doom chorus. It's just doomer music. That's too sad. Too sad, too sad, too sad. I usually don't talk about this stuff because I feel like music hipster stuff, maybe it's not for everyone. So I'm sorry if you feel lost in this. It's a recommendation though. Paranormal for sure. But I want to hear good rap. I'm actually making a list, bringing up Spotify right now. Those of you that listen to hip hop, I need some more hip hop to listen to. Some more rap, especially alternative stuff. If it's emo rap, metal rap, funk, just like alt stuff in general, I'd probably really like it. So please, what should I get? Saddest album you heard is Sea Change by Beck. Oh, Beck is good. We love Beck. The Fat Boys? What a name, huh? The Fat Boys. Okay. I'll add some... I'll just add the top 4 stuff to it. Love how this became such an underground club talk. I know. I need to find more underground clubs, okay? I love underground clubs. The problem is that usually maybe the club isn't supposed to be there, you know what I mean? So they kind of tend to disappear. There are places I used to go to and I kind of lost. I lost access to them because you have to know someone to get in. You have to know someone to find them. It's a lot. Good rap. Tribe Called Quest. DJ Shadow. Ooh, thank you. Just gonna add that. DJ Shadow does instrumental stuff, clipping, Young Fathers. Nice. I used to listen to so much Kendrick Lamar that I can't do it anymore. Like, I really love his stuff. He's so creative, and I think the way he goes into all these like super difficult social issues is super interesting. And me, as someone who's not from the States, it's like this look into a world that's just so different. Nice to meet you. Hello there, Shiro Lee. How are we? Let's see here. Shiro, I know means white. What does Lee mean? Lee can mean a lot of things, I think. There's, what, 5 ways? 9 to say it in Chinese. 5 in Mandarin, 9 in Canto. So you never know. Hello, Bjorn. Hi, Keone. How are we? We're doing a little bit of a zatsu, just short chat, hanging out Chinesely. Let's see here. I've studied some Chinese. I want to learn Mandarin. I think it's a wonderful language. But I kind of forgot all of it, so I need to pick it up. I really want to learn Mandarin and Japanese. When it comes to Chinese, Cantonese, I think is impossible. Can I say something? 我叫 Björn. My name's Björn. Let's see here. 我的瑞江人. That's pretty sloppy. 我的瑞江人. I'm a Swedish person. I'm Swedish. But my Mandarin's terrible. I try to learn though. Whenever I see something that's in Chinese, I'm like, how do you say that? How do you read it? What tone? Lee is a common surname in China. It's read as Lee. Oh, okay. Common in Asia. Cantonese Lee. And it's the character for plum or plum tree. Dude, there's no way Lee means plum. I love plum. get that out here. Oh, thank you so much for the sub. I'm so glad that alert worked. Welcome aboard. Just discovered your channel, even though it's out of context. What Yu-Gi-Oh decks do you play? Do you plan to do any Yu-Gi-Oh streams? How do you know I like Yu-Gi-Oh? Did you read? Oh, you did read that. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Currently Fire King without Diabellstar because I'm not paying $400 for an engine. It's not happening. I used to run, like, just ran every structure deck ever. Shadal. Always loving Shadal. I've been running some birds. Kashtira for some time. Play Ignister Master Duel. Yuck. The flag is Swedish. These are Swedish colors. I am Swedish. Don't seem difficult. Okay, so for those of you that don't know this, different languages can differ in many different ways, okay? Makes sense. And thank you, by the way, for the recommendations, Tommy. Appreciate it. So, Swedish is a semitonal language, meaning we have two tones. If they go up or down, they can mean different things. So a famous example is banan. That means the track. Banan means banana. And English does not have tonality. Like the tonality, it carries meaning, but it doesn't change the meaning of the word. So in English, you just say the thing. Kind of anyway checks out. So if I say Bjorn, it means Bjorn. Bjorn still means Bjorn. Bjorn, it means Bjorn. But Chinese has 5 tones. So, ma, 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 and ma, I think, all mean different things. They mean mom, horse, question, I forgot. So, it's very confusing to get into it, but that's something you need to know. So if you ever get into Chinese, you have to know that it really matters the way you say things. And so my Chinese friend, or one of them, I have a lot, but I was talking to her about this at some point, and I was like, wait a minute. So if you're like, what if you're angry when you speak Chinese? You speak like Mandarin or Canto with your family and you're angry at them. And you can't say it with like an angry tone of voice. How do you say it? And she says, you just say it angrier. It's great. I love Chinese. It's a very fun language. So Bjorn doing collabs with other famous Yu-Gi-Oh VTubers. I would love to do it. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. It's just my audience doesn't really know how to play it. I mean, if we do a Yu-Gi-Oh arc, I'm sure it would be fun. Hi Astroman, how are we? How are we? You have a Swedish friend, really, Eric? What are they like? Mom's French, she can't tell the difference between the stuff like glass and glass. Yeah, the tones. Yish. Someone said it's easier to speak Chinese if they sing it. Kind of. Hi, how are we? Are there any languages I want to learn? Yes, Chinese Mandarin. Just Japanese. Tokyo. Dialect for starters. And that's about it. I mean, I want my Spanish to get better. I forgot all about how to speak Spanish. I already know English and Swedish fluent, which is cool. But I think Japanese would really help me. I mean, I work with a Japanese company, right? I feel like I should work in my Japanese. In Chinese, I just have Chinese friends. And hello there, Korean. I don't understand a word of Korean. Sadly, I can't read it. Someone explained it to me, and it's really exciting how you write it. I'm just not good at it. But, like, unironically, big fan of learning to write Chinese and stuff, and Korean, and anything really. It's just... Learning to write new languages is exciting because you have to challenge the way you yourself understand language and communication, and it's just like your brain goes brrrr, and it's fun. Love you. Aw, thank you. How do you say that in Korean? Kiri-chan, thank you for the answer. Late reply, was listening to deck names. Didn't know Fire King. Yeah, Fire King is good stuff. It's very fun stuff. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! On stream yet because I haven't figured out a nice way to do it. We need permissions, and we need to ease people into it. Do you know Cardfight Vanguard? I have tried it once. I know the art is really good, but I don't know much about it. I know it's a little bit simpler. The card games I like are Magic the Gathering. I've been trying to get into Commander. I'm not that versed in it, but I've won the majority of Commander games I played. It's very fun. It's like you get 4 people together, you have 1 card of each in your deck, and you play a free-for-all. It's really nice. It's like a board game. Very like wholesome. It's all about fun. It's not about winning. Yu-Gi-Oh! I really like. Shadowverse I like. Haven't played it in a while though. And I like Pokemon. The Pokemon TCG, both vintage and current. It's super fun. Oh, you're in Finnish, so we got friendly beef. Yeah! Yeah, Scandinavians are funny. It's like every neighboring country just have friendly beef for no reason. So Swedish people will always mock the Danish for speaking funny, and the Norwegians for being silly and dumb. And we get it back from both of them. And the Finns, like, we love the Finns. The Finns are friends. The Finns are, it's like a sibling relationship. Do you know what I mean? We love each other, and no one gets to mess with the Finns, but we get to mess with the Finns. Right? Eternal card game is fun. What is that? Never heard of that. Shadowverse is such a good card game. Sad though, I never really got any. Oh wait, Shadowverse didn't get any hype. Shadowverse is bigger, or was bigger than Hearthstone in Japan. Shadowverse, I think, is very Japan-centered. They do stuff in the West too, but I think the core audience is the Japanese one. I like it. Shadowverse is good. Shadowverse is a bit linear at times though. It's like, if you had the combo, you won. So sometimes you win even though you did everything wrong. And sometimes you lose even though you did everything right. And that can be very frustrating. So to me, Shadowverse in bursts is the most fun. It also has really nice art. It's really beautiful. I have a baby. I have like a pet in Shadowverse. She's just so adorable. It's this baby, so cute. It's Vanya. She's a vampire princess, and she's like one of the fan favorites, I think, because she's just so precious. Like a scary vampire princess. But we're supposed to be, but she's so cute. The vampire decks are fun. Yeah, Vanya is so cute. What about Legends of Runeterra from Riot? Oh, I'm like, I don't know, Riot games are, I'm kind of missing out. I haven't played it. Is it good? It was released 2020, really? Oh. I feel like I'm missing out on card games. Vanya and Joy are so adorable. If you don't know this about me, I just love cute things so much. If it's cute, I adore it. I just want to like crush it between my arms, my hands, Grah! But like in a loving way, like cute aggression. I get cute aggressions a lot. Hi there, Tomate. What's up? Tomato. Espanol? Gacha an older expansion set many times just to get Shadowcraft leader in Kinetsu. I gotta look into it. You know, if it wasn't difficult to do. I would bring up all of the things we do on screen. No, dang it. Mari. Can I ask? Can I bring up like official Shadowverse cards on stream? You see a cute thing, you want to punch it? Yeah. You know how you see a squishmallow and your first reaction isn't like to just hold it up and like hug it? I'm sure it is to a lot of people, but don't. Because if you're at the store and you see a squishmallow and you hug it and you bury your face in it, odds are everyone else already did that and now you're getting sick. You go, and you just shove your fist into the squishmallow's face. It should be fine. You sure? Alright, cool. Cool. So, Shadowverse Vania. Shadowverse is an offshoot of, what is it? Is it Grand Blue? No. Wait, Shadowverse. Shadowverse. By Side Games, who also did, oh my god, I should know this. Grand Blue Fantasy, yes. It's a Grand Blue Fantasy offshoot. You stayed in Umeå for 5 months. Oh, do you like it? It's really cold. You want a squishmallow? They're so fluffy. I have friends who spent most of their money on squishmallows, and I think it's a problem. Never thought about that. Now I'm regretting choices I made in some department stores. Don't... Yeah. Stop doing that. It's seriously... It's a problem. It's gross. In a lot of places I've seen, they actually have little like messages saying, hey, listen, don't push your face into the squishmallows. It's unhygienic. Leave it alone. Okay, let me see here. Vania. Just gotta show you. This is... You know how you can have pet cards? A pet card in a card game is something that it's not necessarily the best. It's not necessarily like good at all. But it's like nostalgic to you. Or it's just something that, I don't know, it's just a vibe, I guess. That's kind of this for me. Let's see here. Let me just real quick. Nope. Wrong. Let me bring it up. For me, it's Vania for the vampire decks. Shadowverse is divided into different factions, and you can only play certain cards in certain decks. This is Vania, and this is Baby. He's so sweet, so adorable, so cute. It's like, it's one of the most iconic cards, I think. And she's just Baby. Very, very cute. Hello there, Ahmad. How we doing? Hi, Pretty Lights. How are you? We were talking Shadowverse and card games just now, but we could talk about pretty much anything. But just in case you're interested in card games, I'm your guy. Now I kind of wish I knew more about certain card games because I feel like I missed a lot of them. Hello there, Magma Power. Hello. From Malaysia. Puggy? I think that's what Who says, right? Puggy! Caleb says, Louis Scott Vargas and Patrick Chapin worked on Eternal plus others. What? What does that mean? What? Anyway, hi. Can I tell you something? You look cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. They say the way to a man's heart is through food, which is true, but also flattery. I love flattery. Please flatter me. What sweetness? I don't know what you're talking about, Eric. Are you talking about, what is that show? It's like Pollen Ball, but it's an anime. I should know this. So everyone's country is like an anime girl or something. Polar bears into flattery. That's a first for me. Well, I'm a very vain bear. Oh, the Winter War. Well, it was a while ago. Italia. Thank you. Yes, Italia. Which, whenever I read Italia, I feel like the name should be dirty. I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with me. Yeah, Italia is the show where every country is a character. That's apparently really on brand for the country as well. I think Sweden is like a brat or something. Axis Power Italia. Yes. To get Björn's love, just give him peanut butter. Very easy. Yeah, I guess so. Or kebab. As a Swedish person, we have kebab a lot. It's my recovery food. Swedish loves kebab and we love tacos. I gotta invite some friends over for taco night. I forgot to do that. I want to do that. I need taco night. Hey Bjorn, what's up, Neo? Things to do. I'll be back in a flash. Okay, take your time. Don't worry about it. Don't you mean in country? Humans. But it's kind of weird. Yeah. I don't know. Italia is apparently just really good. It's tight. I have this long backlog. I was doing a collab with a friend of mine, Fisky. And we rated cute anime boys for what kind of cute they are. If they're like precious baby, if they're like chuni edgy boyo, if they're a gremlin, if they're stuff like that. And he brought up so many animes that I never watched, and I just felt like I was really lagging behind. My watch list, my backlog is far too long. It's so long I can't even start with it. Love pickled herring. It's a comfort food for me. Okay, you know what? That's very uncommon. Pickled herring is something that kids kind of hate and grown-ups like to enjoy, like at special occasions, so like holidays. Midsummer, that's pickled herring. I think Easter, that's pickled herring with eggs. Christmas, pickled herring. New Year's, could be turkey, but pickled herring is also acceptable, I think. Kind of an acquired taste, but depending on who you are, I think like Generation X and above all grew to, they just like it for some reason. And if you're younger than Gen X, your relationship to pickled herring might be complicated. But it tastes fine. Mustard one. Pickled herring and like mustard pickled stuff is really good. Got mal accounts? What's that? Email? I'd love to see the list since I'm somewhat hardcore when it comes to anime. You are? ML is my anime list. No, I keep a mental list, which is bad. Fake otaku. Also, I don't know half of them. There you go. Favorite taco filling, Ladybird, is... I don't know. Okay, hear me out. Tacos got to Sweden during the 70s. During the 70s, there was this huge economic boom, pretty much everywhere, but especially in Sweden, because after the war, we had all of our, what is it called? Infrastructure intact. So we just focused on expansion, building, making everything good and big and money. And there wasn't enough people to work. So we had a lot of people come in from other countries. There was a lot of Finnish workers that came in. So we became even better friends with the Finns, which is really nice. And also a lot of Hispanic workers. And the Hispanic workers, they brought tacos. And tacos immediately took off, but it got Swedified. So Swedish tacos are a bit different. But what I like in my Swedish tacos are, I guess, mincemeat, some salsa. I love onions. I love onions. Cucumber, of course, lots of corn. No cheese because I can't do cheese. It makes me sick. And that's the fundamentals, I think. Lettuce is fine too. But that's kind of it in like soft tortilla. Yosh. BSD enjoyer? Huh? BSD? Oh, Vongo Stray Dogs. I heard it's good. Wait. Vongo Stray Dogs. Is that the one where they look like dogs, or is it just a bunch of like cute dudes? Probably more Swedish than Finnish ethnically, which is interesting. Oh, I see. I always forget how to say welcome in Finnish or hello in Finnish. But yeah, Finnish and Swedish. While most of the Swedes came from like the Norsemen, so they came from like Central Europe. But they use bridge really nicely, and it has kind of been friends a lot. So there's a lot of Finnish-speaking people in Sweden and a lot of Swedish-speaking people in Finland, and lots of crossover with culture. We just like each other. Yes. The other one with the cute dudes is the anime, and some ladies. Nice. We love cute stuff. Hi, Shadow. How's it going? How do you read your name? I don't... Wait, is that even Korean? That would be Korean. It could pass for Chinese as well, I think. No, that has to be Korean. Cute, hot, and rats. I'm gonna need some context. What do you mean by that? Anyway, tortilla. We love tortilla. Good stuff. Yes. It's Korean. Gotcha. Oh? Did it lag? What happened? Are we back? Oh well. Welcome back. Buffered, some of us are back. Oh really? Let's see here. Maybe we saw a big dip or something. Maybe. Cute art styles are my weakness. Yeah. I'm a sucker for cute things. I have this weird dichotomy. I'm two different people. I love and adore everything that's kawaii and cute and precious and fua fluffy and uwu. But I also love everything that's like dark and greedy and like goth and metal and rough and hard and, you know, that sort of stuff, and like e-girl, e-boy fashion. Love it, but also like kawaii fua fashion. I guess I just like stuff that's expressive, I think. You're back? Came back for the big dip? Huh? I would even theater. Let's see. Mannerheim is a Swedish cutie. Mannerheim. Let's see. Two wolves inside of me, yes. One of them is wearing a very, very cool wolf shirt. And the other one's very cute. Mannerheim. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I need to redo my Scandinavian history, I think. Is there a middle ground between those two? Yeah. I'm the middle ground. Pastel goth is a way to describe it? Oh yeah, pastel goth or yami kawaii. But yami kawaii is very, it's kind of famously problematic. Yami kawaii is something that is supposed to be very, very cute, but also supposed to look very damaged and dark. And I think the focus on damage and harm in the yami kawaii movement is something that people kind of get stuck on. Both people that are like really into it, but also people that see it from the outside. So just know that there can be some stuff in that movement that you might not like, even though I personally think the movement itself is really nice. Band-aids and stuff, lots of like blood, tears, sad, but also cute, fluffy, fua, but dork. Pastel goth is really nice. There's also, what is it more? What is it called? Soft grunge? Soft grunge. It's a little bit different, but soft grunge is a cool aesthetic. It's a little bit more, like, you will see way more soft grunge people out when you're out, but it's an aesthetic I really like. It has a little bit more color than grunge and goth. I like grunge. I like goth stuff. But yeah, like 10 years ago, soft grunge was really big. And I think it kind of died with Tumblr. Julimja? Julimja? I may have butchered it, but it means shadow. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Hey, loves hard. We're all kind of damaged in our own ways. Might as well rock it with cute. Exactly, that's what I'm doing. Cheers. Yes, yes, yes. Bye, Annie. Thank you for joining us. So we came back with Tumblr? I'm not sure how Tumblr is doing. I haven't been to Tumblr in a while. But if you look up soft grunge, you're gonna think Tumblr. And I used to dress like some of these soft grunge boys. You know, with like a jean jacket, the washed out black jeans, some boots, or bleached hair. You know, that sort of stuff. It's cool, it's nice. It's more casual than, say, like e-boy fashion, for example. I haven't touched Tumblr in years. Maybe it's time to go back and see what's up. Tumblr was when I was in high school. Everyone had a Tumblr phase in high school. And I think every single lady I've ever spoken to, they had like a soft grunge, Lana Del Rey, sad girl Tumblr era, or the BTS K-pop era. Which one were you? What about MySpace era? MySpace? MySpace? When did MySpace die? That's like old internet. Isn't MySpace Internet 1.0? You were in Hitalia DMMD era? You were a Reddit lurker era. Gotcha. You were in the Indie Girl Arctic Monkey 1975, the XX era? Yes! Alright. I see. Yeah, I think depending on what your Tumblr era was, it can say a lot about a person. Indie Girl, yeah. MySpace technically exists, I see. Homestuck Tumblr, okay. Soft grunge fandom on Tumblr, nice. Hey Makaram, how are we? Cut stay a mental damage, which you call it MySpace old internet. But theater. MySpace. Isn't it from the 90s? It's Internet 1.0. It was the first, along with LinkedIn, I think, to be a social media platform that caught on. It is old internet. It is, you get to choose the CSS on your own page internet. It is that old. So far, I know MySpace is around, but not as big as it was back then. I think people who are nostalgic for their scene kid years are probably on MySpace. You're in GeoCities? Angel Fire? No way, Command Throw. Oh wow, I've only heard stories. I've heard GeoCities stories. I would like to do a GeoCities deep dive video at some point, but I think that could be problematic from copyright standpoints. Supernatural Tumblr was nice. Wait, are we talking supernatural Tumblr as in spooky, demonic, ghost, witchy stuff? Or are we talking Supernatural, the show with the boys? I need to learn Finnish and Swedish in Finland. Yes. It's really nice. It's it makes sense. It makes sense. Is it MySpace? What, business use? No, that's LinkedIn. It started in 2003. It's still 1.0, I think. It's old internet. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Estoy bien? The show. You're ancient. You're 40 years old. Well, that's not ancient. I don't think you should say that about yourself. But you've definitely been through a lot more of the internet than I have. Hello there, Afnan. How are we? How are we? We're talking old internet. We're talking MySpace. We're talking Tumblr. Do you know FNAF? Of course I do. I like FNAF. I want to play. Oh, let's see here. What is it called? Oh, dang it! What the heck is it called? Well, the new VR one. I really want to play that on stream. I'm gonna see if I can work that out. Held Wanted 2. I also really want to go through. What is it called? FNAF with the big pizzaplex. Dang it! I forgot. What's that one called? It's really good. It's a really good game. Can you say? I don't know what that means, Afnan, so I don't want to say it out loud. You were 3 in 2003. Were you on MySpace? My Tumblr name legit had Supernatural in it. Oh my god, Gleek, really? Wow. What else did you have? You had friends who were super into Super Hulock? Huh? Super Hulock? Like Sherlock and Supernatural? What is that? Security Breach, thank you! Yes! Security Breach is... Okay, it's a very broken game still. But it's unironically one, I would say, if not the best mascot horror game of all times. I would say it's better than My Friendly Neighbor by far, even though they're both very good games. It's kind of in the league on its own. It's very well made, and it starts as... It looks so polished and clean, and you think, is this really a horror game? Everything's kind of cute. And then it just gets worse and more cursed, and it's great. I played it a couple of times. I kind of want to replay it. It's good. It's an Islamic greeting. Okay, I see. Do you want me to try? Let's see here. A friend of mine taught me. It wasn't this one, I think, but it was like, "Hello, friend. How are you?" I forgot. Assalamu alaikum? Assalamu alaikum? What does that mean? Sounds like a creepypasta, right? It's really good. I like FNAF a lot. I think some stuff about some FNAF stuff just is too jump scary. It's not that it scares me, it hurts my ears and I get a headache. But a lot of it's really good stuff. Curse you out to correct in big thumbs. What did you do, Jory? Supernatural, Doctor Who, and Sherlock. Oh, they're connected! Chica Screech is a blessing. I don't know, fam. I didn't know that Supernatural, Doctor Who, and Sherlock were like the same crowd. But it checks out. Hear me out though. Okay, so Sherlock is such... Sherlock is such... It's the most 2006 thing that ever existed. The editing of Sherlock is It's a thing. It's the most intense and most silly editing I've seen in my entire life. It's so funny. Oh my god. If you look up Sherlock Mind Palace scene, you're going to see some of the most editing you've ever seen in your entire life. I'm trying to be nice. It's just so weird. But hey, I heard the show is fine with the Liberty Bell. Yeah, it's so funny. FNAF VR 2. Yes. Use and FNAF set today, Breach. Wait, is there more? We gotta play FNAF. Yeah, we gotta play FNAF. Let's play FNAF at some point. Despite it being from 2010s, is it? Wait, I know Supernatural is like a really big thing. I haven't watched it enough. I watched Scooby Natural because I'm kind of a Scooby-Doo guy. Kind of really love Scooby-Doo. Grew up on some of the old stuff, I think, and yeah. I haven't watched Velma. I don't know, something about it didn't seem like it was for me. But Scooby-Doo is good stuff. We love Scooby. So, Scooby Natural, of course I had to watch it. I think I watched all of the old Scooby stuff. It has a lot of charm to it. It also used to be like my background noise, just like random Scooby-Doo episodes for a while. Played a Finnish creepypasta where it's just vodka. What? You liked Sherlock before season 3. Oh, what happened? I know there's a lot of shipping going on in Sherlock. I know people have fun with that. And Supernatural, everything. And Doctor Who, I have friends who were so into it. I never got into it, but I like The Angels Take Manhattan. That's a classic episode. I remember that one. That one left a mark on me. Like, I watched it a really long time ago and it stuck. What's my favorite FNAF game? Sister Location or FNAF 4? I like the first one. It's just charming. It's really stressful. And let's see here. Okay, you know what? It has to be Security Breach. Security Breach is just a banger. It's such a good game. It's really long. There's so much content. It's so well made. It's so lovingly crafted, even though it's broken. I like it. Hey, Mane. How are we doing? Konbanwa. I don't think I've ever seen a more hated thing universally than Velma. Oh, really? So I haven't watched it myself. It just didn't seem for me, so I don't really know. Time to throw some Scooby-Doo snacks, Scooby snacks at Bjorn. Yeah, Scooby-Doo. No. Ibuki-Doo. Boo-boo. I don't know. Have you played the DLC Ruin? I have. It was intense. I'm not into all FNAF games, but some of them I think are very, very nice. Hey, Mani and Mari, do you think I should play VR FNAF on stream? I wouldn't know how to do it, because I'm two-dimensional, so I think we just put a PNG, just slap a PNG on there and maybe have it reaction or something. Buki so, Buki Boo Boo. I like Boo Boo a lot. Alright, the little guy that's my logo is called Boo Boo. There will be more about that later. We just have to clear some things and figure it out. So nan desu ne. Desho? Would be fun. We have to check. Yes, I'm interested in it. Remember binge watching season 1 of Supernatural with a friend. It's like a monthly ritual. Wait, you watched through all of season 1 with a friend every month? I can respect that. I mean, I watched The Shining like 30 times. I watched The Ring around 20. Dark Water around 20. I watched Fight Club at least like 15 times. American Psycho at least like 10. I like guy movies. Boo Boo Bear, does that make you Yogi? What? No! Yogi? Yogi Bear, I forgot Yogi Bear existed. I'm back. What are we talking about? Movies, FNAF, and Doctor Who, Tumblr. Watch like season 1 1 week in every month. Like 1 month we watch season 3 and so on. Yes, okay. You think the polar bear has a preference? What do you mean? Yogi's sidekick is Boo Boo. Oh, dang it! Hi reader, welcome aboard. What was your Tumblr era? Played every SCP. Oh, someone asked me. I'm sorry, I forgot. I like SCP stuff. SCP, if you don't know what it is, it's this collaborative community effort where everyone gets to add to it, which I think is really cool. So it's a universe where everyone is welcome to add to the universe. It's like the Backrooms. I think they are both bridged in many places as well. So in the Backrooms, you can make your own Backrooms levels. I actually really like Backroom stuff. I don't know why we haven't streamed it yet, because I kind of really love the stuff. We're definitely gonna get there. And SCP is like very creatively spooky with some monsters and stuff. Yes, yes, yes. I don't have a specific favorite. There's one that's just a scary stairwell that I thought was kind of creepy. I like the one that twists your neck if you blink. I can't remember that one. Do I play Minecraft? I have played Minecraft. Not on stream yet, but I'm interested. It's just currently we're doing Pal World, which is similar in many ways. So I think we're gonna do Pal World for a bit and maybe get into Minecraft. The thing is, I burn out so hard on Minecraft because I play on survival, and then I decide, okay, I'm gonna build a mansion. It's gonna have gold and red and oak and beautiful stone tiling everywhere. We're building a very fancy, super detailed mansion with secret passages. And I'm just gonna get everything in survival. And it takes tens of hours. And then I'm like, wow, I can't even look at Minecraft right now. Your brother plays survival too. Survival is a lot of fun. It's very satisfying to build things in survival because you feel like it was an actual achievement. Yes. Such a sweet boy, but likes all the scary stuff. Of course I do. If I like peanut, yeah, peanut butter is like my favorite thing in the world. Peanuts too. It's just good. It's a cheap source of protein. It tastes good, and I like it. Name a car. Volvo V70. The Bear Crib. Been working on making your own Minecraft mod pack over the last few days. It's fun to make the pack itself. Yeah, it's fun to like tinker with stuff, don't you think? The bear cave, yeah. So Minecraft is fun. I just get really obsessed and then I burn out. That's why we haven't got into it yet. Other than that, we're playing Pal World. We're also playing Cult of the Lamb on my stream, by the way. And later, by the way, in, oh my god, an hour from now, I gotta get food. Later today, we will be playing A Date with Death for the second time. Have you heard of it? Have you seen it? Do you know what A Date with Death is? It's baby girl coded, apparently. My favorite horror movie, The Shining or The Ring. I have basically all the movies. I've watched all the movies. I've read all the books that are translated to English. So let's see. Ring, Spiral, Birthday, S, and Loop. Love the Ring franchise. I read all the manga. I watched the drama. Big fan of Ring. The Shining is quite nice. The Shining is, this is really weird, but The Shining is so dreamlike in its atmosphere that it's just become comforting for me. It's a comfort movie, even though it's really scary. It has this like dreamlike vibe that just takes me out of whatever I'm doing, and it just relaxes me. Make of that what you will. I guess I am a psychopath. Tell no one. I watched The Shining first time last October. Immediately after watching The Mouth of Darkness. Wow, what a good double feature. Okay, got yourself some King. A double King experience. If you haven't watched The Shining, it's a classic. And hi there, Nightmare. It's a classic from the 80s or 79, I think. But it's greatly seen as one of the best horror movies of all time, even though it does every single thing in horror different from what you would expected. It's really good. It's just a good movie. Stephen King hates it, ironically. Stephen King dislikes it because Stanley Kubrick didn't really make The Shining. He made something very different. He made his own idea. They're two different things. They come from two different places. They're very different pieces of work. They just share setting and character names, basically. But it's not the same. Besides, Stephen King, he made Maximum Overdrive. You know what I mean? Like, the kind of movies he makes are a lot more, I would say, fun-toned. Well, Kubrick makes, God. Kubrick made The Shining. He made Full Metal Jacket. He made Eyes Wide Shut. Like 3 movies that are like extreme in their own regards. Dude made Lolita. He made 2001: A Space Odyssey. He makes these like super difficult movies, okay? Clockwork Orange. They're all super intense. They're all like upsetting in their own rights. Super much. Dr. Strangelove. Okay, Dr. Strangelove is one of the funniest things I've seen in my entire life. I love Kubrick. Why do you hate Kubrick? I'm a big Kubrick fan. Maximum Overdrive rules. Maximum Overdrive is really funny. There are no screamers in The Shining? Nope. He warmed up to it as recent, but he stands by it as being an inaccurate adaptation. Of course he does. It's not the same. It's super different. I like movies. If you don't know, I'm a big movie guy. You think he's the most overrated director of all time? Really? Huh. Have you been listening to a lot of Film Bros talk? Because they will hype him up. But I would say he's one of the all-time greatest. I haven't watched Clockwork Orange yet, actually. Don't like people who take themselves as seriously as Kubrick does. Okay, that's fair. You didn't watch The Shining? But you read the book. I read the book when I was like 10. Along with Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. For some reason I read like really heavy reads back then. I remember really liking The Shining. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, I didn't understand the humor. Like, I didn't understand that it was supposed to be funny. Movie nerd, music nerd, likes cute things. Polar bear's literally me, for real, for real. This is not serious. No, I'm like you, for real. Hereditary is a scary, no, it's a scary one. Hereditary makes me sick. I like it, but I can't watch it without feeling sick. It's too real. It's too emotionally intense. Ari Aster is just a godlike director and writer. I haven't watched Midsommar because I'm saving it, but I need to watch it. I watched Beau is Afraid 3 times, I think. Beau is Afraid is a 3-hour-long panic attack, odyssey, dark comedy, abstract, surrealist, Kafkaesque piece of art. It's so good, but it hurts so much to watch. If you haven't watched Beau is Afraid, you probably should, because it feels like a nightmare. But if you're very anxious, maybe don't watch it. It's just a very good experience. It is weird to say, but it's good. We like it. I'm with you. I need a break in the middle. Yeah, Hereditary is just too much. My first horror movie, I don't remember. When I grew up, they were talking a lot about the classics. Like the infamous classics. They were talking about like some of the 80s stuff. Like, oh my god. Nightmare on Elm Street, I heard a lot. Resident Evil stuff. They talked about Friday 13th. They talked about some of the J-horror stuff. One Missed Call and The Ring. I remember watching The Ring because we found it somewhere. It's someone's collection, I think. Whatever it was. I found Ringu laying around somewhere. I think that was the first time I watched an actual horror movie. And I had heard of it, and I was like, ooh, this one, huh? And I watched it. And I was so traumatized I couldn't look at a TV monitor for like a week. It was so flippin' scary. So I think that's my first one. I thought Bo was a drama. Bo is 100% a horror movie. It's not a horror movie in the traditional sense, but it's a psychological horror movie. Yeah. But it's not like gothic horror. It's like mental horror, mental terror. Mine was It. Ooh, which one? It's a Joaquin Phoenix movie, yes. Joaquin Phoenix, such a talented actor. God, I love everything he's in, or everything he does. I love Joker. It's a very, very good movie. I think Joker is also a little bit too real, to the point where it gets scary. You don't like jump scares. Bo's Afraid doesn't have it. The Shining doesn't have it. The Ring doesn't really have it. There's a lot of horror without jump scares. I think jump scares are too cheap. They're not a scare, they're a startle, it's different. First one was Paranormal Activity. 13-year-old me and all of her 13-year-old wisdom thought it was amazing. The first one is good, it's a classic. You Found the Ring? Sounds like your intro to personal horror movie. Yeah, personalized copy of The Ring, you know? It's so creepy. You love found footage like Quarantine and Wreck? Yes. Yes. Jerry loves the slashers. Oh, you're into Scream. Scream is good. Scream is very good. Joker 2 is coming. Really? I thought the Batman was the follow-up to the Joker. Joker... Honestly, really, like honestly, for real, I think Joker would have been better if it wasn't tied to Batman. If it was just his own thing, I think it would have done better. But I think there's no way to get a movie like that made unless you're Ari Aster, or like if it's not tied to something already popular, you probably can't make a movie like that because it's just so like, it's so throughout sad. You heard it from boomers. Oh, okay. Yeah, Skinamarink. I haven't watched it. I need to watch Skinamarink. Just been saving it. It's good, right? It's an unconventional watch, isn't it? It's very... I mean, Skinamarink has to be the most analog horror, right? Not much original stuff coming out from Hollywood. Bo is Afraid. I don't think he's ever gonna make a movie like that again. I don't think there will ever be a movie like Bo is Afraid again. It's good. Maybe you have a stream later. Yeah. I'm gonna go and get food. So I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Suspiria remake, Ari Aster, A24. Yeah. But A24 is technically a small studio, right? I don't remember. Alright. So, my friends, we're gonna wrap it up here because I need to go and get food. And then in just an hour from now, actually, let me see if I can grab that. In an hour from now, we are going to do a regular, what would you call that? Desktop? I don't know, regular stream. A regular stream where we play an otome game with this hilariously stupid and also pretty version of the Grim Reaper. It's called A Date with Death and it's good. It's funny. It is legit. So please check in for that. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Let's see. It's in an hour. Just need the food. And mods, can you find it? Otherwise I'll just find it myself. It was giving me a hard time. Let's see. If you want to see that, if you like your pretty boys, if you like stupid dry humor, if you like banter, it's all good. Let's see here. What the heck is my channel? I'm gonna give you a link for the waiting room if you want to see it, just so you don't miss, you know? And yeah, sub or don't. I'm not the boss of you. Let's see here. Waiting room. Here. Here we go. Oh, you got it. Thank you, Lens. Yes. Please join that. Now we are going to raid friend of mine. Where the heck? And fellow globie member. His name is Leon. He's very colorful. He's very intense. He's like in all the best ways. He's got this like high energy goofball gamer vibe. We like Leon. Please be good to Leon. Yes. Yes. I will check out. Try to finish my business and make it in time. See you later. I'm gonna get the foods. Appreciate ya. Goodbye and thank you for joining us today. I think next Bert stream I'm gonna do some singing stuff. Yes. Monkey's FPS Sweatlord, he's very good. He's great. We love Monkey. Alright. See ya. Goodbye. See ya in an hour. Better see you there. I love you.